this is Baker. In today's breaking news I would like to share information about Bitcoin's latest trends, information about Fireblocks, the Bulgarian Stock Exchange, the United States' appetite to invest in crypto, and much more. Be cautious while trading in Bitcoin as market movement is so mixed. The market is in negative sentiment everywhere, whether it's stocks, commodities, or crypto, as the situation is unpredictable of the war between Ukraine and Russia in their borders. Bitcoin will not enter bearing until it breaks the 34,500 mark as of now. The world market is watching Russia-Ukraine talks for the next move. The market is cautious now, and a chance of a bull run will start after Bitcoin reaches the 44,500 mark. Fireblocks to acquire crypto payment platform for a reported $100 million. Digital asset custody service provider, Fireblocks has announced it will acquire First Digital, a fellow Israeli company, for $100 million. The acquisition, which is said to be Fireblocks' first, comes less than 3 weeks after the company revealed it raised $550 million in Series E funding. Fireblocks' $8 billion valuation. Fireblocks, a digital asset custody firm, is set to acquire the stablecoin payment platform First Digital for $100 million, a report has said. The acquisition, when consummated, will enable Fireblocks to bolster the capabilities of its current payment platform. According to a report by Calculist, Fireblocks will be able to do this by enabling payment service providers, PSPs, and acquirers to accept crypto payments and to make payouts in digital currencies as well. The custody firm's purchase of the Israeli fintech startup comes a few weeks after Fireblocks was reported to have raised $550 million in Series E funding. Following this funding series, which brought the total value of funds raised to $1 billion, Fireblocks saw its valuation rise to a reported $8 billion. Fireblocks not focused on further acquisitions. Meanwhile, the report quotes Fireblocks CEO, Michael Shorlov, who lists some of the reasons for this acquisition. He said, "They built one of the strongest teams when it comes to crypto, payments, and product, and they will complement our capabilities. First, the significant advantage is that, like Fireblocks, they built a technological platform that easily connects to the different payment providers and allows them to easily receive payments in cryptocurrencies." While the acquisition is set to become Fireblocks' first, Shorlov is quoted insisting that his firm's objective now is not to go out and make more acquisitions. Rather, the focus is to integrate First Digital's team, who have capabilities in many sectors. First Digital CEO Ran Goldstein is quoted in the Calculist report explaining the difficulties that eventually forced the company to dismiss 90% of its staff in 2018. It would be in the latter half of 2021 when First Digital's gambit finally paid off. "I think our gamble paid off, as at the end of 2021, we attracted a lot of interest from many payments companies, who wanted to add crypto payments to their offering, and from crypto companies who wanted to branch out beyond trading." Goldstein is quoted explaining. What are your thoughts on this story? Tell us what you think. Bulgarian Stock Exchange launches 8 crypto ETNs. Bulgarians can now invest in crypto assets through their country's stock market. The Bulgarian Stock Exchange has recently launched 8 ETNs based on 2 digital currencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum, following the example set by leading European platforms that support such products. Crypto-based ETNs offered to Bulgarian investors. Bulgarian Stock Exchange, BSE, has started trading crypto instruments tracking the price rates of Bitcoin, BTC, and Ethereum, ETH. Investors looking for suitable innovative crypto products may now freely trade in 8 crypto exchange-traded notes, ETNs, according to an announcement published this past Thursday. With their launch, the Bulgarian stock market follows in the footsteps of major European exchanges such as Deutsche Börse and Euronext, which introduced these instruments 2 years ago, the BSE noted in the press release. Commenting on the development, BSE Executive Director Professor Dr. Monu Maravanov stated, "With the new products of BSE International, we meet the increased market interest in crypto instruments. We are pleased to be able today to offer an alternative asset for trading in cryptocurrencies, making the process easier and simpler for all interested investors. The ETNs will allow investors to put money into digital assets without the need to create and own crypto wallets and cryptographic keys," Maravanov elaborated. At the same time, they will have access to regulation-compliant crypto instruments, the executive emphasized. The trading of crypto-based ETNs is in continuation of BSE's long-term partnership with Deutsche Börse and the market maker Tradegate AG, the Bulgarian stock market body explained. This will ensure the liquidity of the crypto instruments, the announcement noted. The products are traded in euros and during the regular trading session, BSE detailed. The offering of the ETNs comes after Bulgaria's finance minister Asin Vasiliev unveiled in a recent interview with Bloomberg that the Southeast European nation, a member state of the European Union, is exploring options to facilitate cryptocurrency payments. A crypto payment mechanism may be introduced in the short to medium term, said Vasiliev, who is also Deputy Prime Minister. He added that the executive power in Sofia is discussing the matter with the Bulgarian National Bank and representatives of the country's crypto industry. Do you think investors will take advantage of the new crypto instruments offered by the Bulgarian Stock Exchange? Tell us in the comments section below. Understanding US millennial appetite for crypto. A recent report that examined trends in the consumer banking and payments world gave a glimpse into millennials' financial well-being. Compared to the global average, reduced financial well-being was observed among US millennials. Could be connected to their increased interest in alternative financing methods, according to the data published in a recent report by Morning Consult. Amid rising financial vulnerability, roughly every other millennial in the US owns cryptocurrency. However, Gen Z adults have also picked up on the trend and are rapidly growing in share. Financial well-being score. According to the report, the financial well-being score is a reflection of consumers' impressions of their financial security and freedom of choice, and based on polls conducted monthly among 2,200 or 4,400 US adults, this particular demographic is having a tough time finding both. Millennials score well below average globally, with the exception of Spain and Latin America, noted the report. However, American and Canadian millennials are particularly under the weather. In order to meet their wide range of financial goals and needs, millennials are more likely to seek financial advice and are more social about their finances than other demographics, the report found. Far from being shy, millennials are more likely than other generations to report discussing their finances, read the report, adding that millennials tend to use a number of financial service providers simultaneously. Driving the crypto adoption. Trying to be the only bank a millennial work with is an exercise in futility, pointed out financial services analyst Charlotte Principato, who summarized the data and wrote up the report, explaining that the digital savvy age group is also driving the usage of alternative financial services, cryptocurrency and BNPL services. According to the report, cryptocurrencies have entered the mainstream in the US with nearly 1 in 4 participants, 24%, reporting household ownership. The percentage of adults who own crypto is roughly equal to that of owning a certificate of deposit. Furthermore, crypto ownership is not lagging far behind the share of those reporting to have a brokerage account. According to the report, nearly every other millennial in the US owns some form of cryptocurrency. However, Gen Z adults have also shown strong growth in cryptocurrency ownership and will continue to be instrumental to the success of cryptocurrency more broadly, Principato concluded. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for notifications when we post a new video.